Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. They're beyond mad at you because you are the chosen one and are hating the fact that they can't ever be like you. Let's get right into it. Chosen ones have been selected by God to carry out something very unique for their own specific life and their own specific path. All right. As a chosen one, we all have a path that we're on to carry our light and to distribute our light where God called us to bring it to. All right. We all have something that we're supposed to be doing that's going to uplift people, that's going to spread a lot of good, positive energy, and that's going to change the realities of others. All right. You have a lot of positive energy. Not everybody can be as positive as you. Not everybody can be as upbeat and uplifted and have uh, a spirit like you do, a spirit of joy, a spirit of peace, a spirit of happiness. All right. Not everybody obtains that. Some people are walking around, some people are just walking through life upset, frustrated, hurt. All right. They don't know how to change that. They don't know how to fix that. They don't know any other way. All right. When people see you and they see the type of mood that you're in, they see the type of person that you are, how you carry yourself. All right. They see that you're moving in that positivity. They see that you're moving in that light. All right. And they see that you're not going to change for them necessarily. All right. A lot of people will change and will dim their light and damper their mood for other people. All right. A lot of people will alter how they feel and change themselves for the people that they're around. It's called being fake. It's called not being real. Some people will switch up. All right. Instead of being themselves, they'll be somebody else just to suit the people that they're around. All right. They'll go along with the get along. They'll try to act a certain way so they could continue to entertain their company, to try to be like the people that they're in company with, just so they can fit in, just so they don't stand out. All right. But as a chosen one, it's real hard for you to stand out. You're not going to be able to stay as low key as you think. All right. You can stay low key as far as keeping certain things to yourself, as far as not putting your business out there and everything, as far as not putting yourself out there that much. But as far as like energy wise, as far as people not being able to tell that it's something different about you or something special about you, or you have these qualities, you're not really going to be able to do that no matter how hard you try. All right. People are going to see you coming and feel you coming from a mile away. All right. Sometimes people even will be afraid and will dip off and will hide and try to run because they see you coming. All right. They know that here comes the truth. All right. Here comes positive vibes. Here comes good energy. Here comes God energy, and a lot of people can't stand that. All right. That's probably why you may not have a lot of friends. All right. If you do have some friends, that's cool, but you may not have a lot of friends because of the energy that is on you and how it makes other people feel when they're in your presence. All right. Not everybody can withstand that kind of energy or that kind of strength, and it draws people to you, but at the same time it makes people fall back from you. All right. It's going to draw people to you, and it's going to make people fall back from you. Some people are going to be okay with you, they're going to want to be around you, but then you always notice that change within like the first 5 minutes or the first 10 minutes. It'll be a great conversation, they'll be cool, and then like there might be some silence in between, and then when as soon as you guys stop talking, you see the change. As soon as you, even sometimes while they're still talking, you see the change happen within them. And not that their the horns go up every time, but you see the difference, like in how the person feels. It's like, okay, they noticed, and now they're either trying to fight how they feel, they're accepting you for who you are, or they're dealing with how they feel internally about you, how you make them feel. All right. The next thing is intelligence. All right, you're very very bright person, very bright individual. A lot of things come to you. You see a lot of things that a lot of other people don't see. You notice a lot of things that a lot of people don't notice, and you notice that you're noticeable. You notice that you may get more attention than other people. You are a people scientist. You can tell that you can read the energy on people really well. You could tell that some people aren't good for you. You could tell that some people are good for you. It's either good for you to talk to this person, it's not good for you to talk to this person. You have a very strong discernment. All right, you can tell who's good, who's bad. You're very wise. All right, you're able to tell who you should stay away from, who you can deal with, who you can't deal with. You're able to pick up on people's intentions very easily, and this causes people to be mad at you. This causes people to have hatred towards you. All right, a lot of people can't do this. Everybody can't see that somebody is not good for them. Everybody can't see that they shouldn't be dealing with certain people until it's too late. All right, you're able to pick up on that really fast. You get out of a lot of situations before they go bad. All right, or before they get worse. All right, you're very smart. um, you're able to do things a lot easier than other people. Certain people may have a hard time doing something. They may have a hard time figuring something out. All right, they may not be able to do it as easily, but then when you pick it up, when you do it, when you try it, even if it's not the best, it's almost as if you are starting to pick it up real fast, real quickly, without even trying. All right, it may not even be something that you've ever done before, but spending a few minutes with it, a few seconds with it, you're already starting to get it. You're already starting to figure it out, where it may have took someone a few years or a long time, or it might have took them a day and forever to try to figure it out. You're getting it almost easily and effortlessly. All right, even if you may not have it fully and completely, you're still picking up on it, and you're seeing, you're able to see what you don't know, so that way you could figure out what you need to know. All right, that's a very smart person. It takes a very intelligent person to look at something and to try it out, to see what they don't know, and to be like, oh, okay, I don't know that. All right, I don't know how to do that. That's even though you may not know how to do it, but you're able to pick up and see that you don't know how to do it. That's intelligence. All right, and from that point on, you just figure out what you need to learn. Okay, I need to learn this. I need to learn that. I need to learn that, and then I can get further along. I can do better. I could have a better outcome. All right, you have a lot of courage. All right, chosen ones are brave. You have a lot of courage. A lot of people don't have that much courage that you have. All right, you're able to speak to people easily. You're able to get things off your chest. You're able to if there's somebody that you need to talk to, if there's something that you need to get done, if there's someone that you need to approach, if it's someone that you have to handle some type of business with, it's easy for you to do it. It's not difficult for you to do that at all. It almost catches people off guard how easy it is for you to speak to people, how easy it is for you to say how you feel, how easy it is for you to let somebody know something, if something is bothering you, or if something needs to be changed so somebody could do something better. It's like, yo, nobody else will tell this person, but you know what? I don't want to see him look jacked up. I don't want to see something happen to him. I'm going to say something. Or this isn't right. Uh, we're not we're not doing this here. I need to speak to you about that. I got to pull you to the side and holler at you real quick because that's wrong. We need to talk about this. You're strong. You have strength. All right, you're very mentally tough. All right, you're very mentally sound. You have a lot of inner strength. All right, a lot of people cannot endure what you endure. A lot of people can't go through what you go through. You go through certain things that just the average person can't deal with. All right, you bear a lot of strength. All right, being who you are and having the energy that you carry. A lot of people act weird to you. All right, some people may even start to gang stalk you. All right, to deal with that, and to still have a sound mind, to still be able to live your life, to not give up on life. You're a very strong person. All right. Your energy, it causes people to want to see what you're doing. It causes people to want to see how you live your life. It causes people to want to watch you. They're scared. All right. They feel that they need to keep an eye on you. They feel they need to keep a tab on you. They feel that they need to know more about you than even you know about you. So it's like that bears a lot of strength to have to deal with certain people. And it's like you keep bringing all this negative energy out of people because of their insecurities, because of their jealousies, because of their hatred, because they're not here to do what you're here to do. And a lot of people get upset because you recognize your gifts. You're aware of your gifts. And that causes people to treat you a certain way because it causes you to carry yourself a certain way. And when people see all that confidence, when people see all that strength, when people see all that wisdom, when people see all that intelligence, all right, when people see you standing tall and carrying yourself like a chosen one supposed to carry themselves, it causes them to like go in their shell and analyze themselves, and they see that they're different. They see that they're not able to be who you are. They have to be who they are. All right. So when they realize that they can't be you, it's like someone having a growth spurt, and this has been your friend for like the whole entire year, and then you go back from summer vacation or whatever, and this person used to be 5'3" and you were 5 foot. Now this person is almost like 6'7". They had an immense growth spurt, and now you kind of like the person's kind of looking at their friend funny if they're hating on them because they didn't grow and the other person grew, and it's like this person is kind of like holding in this resentment and all this hate because the person just grew like almost like 4 or 5 feet in a matter of like what, 3 months. So it's like they had that type of animosity towards you because they realize that they can't be like you. They have to be themselves. And they like all the things about you, but it's a love-hate relationship kind of thing. They like you so much to where they have hatred towards you, so they're not easily able to process how they feel about your greatness. So to have to deal with that, it causes you to be very strong, because it's not just like one or two people that you encounter that feel like that. It's like every single day you encounter a lot of that. Like you can't even have friends almost. That's how it feels. Like you try to talk to people, try to be normal around people, but they sense that strength in you. They sense that wisdom in you. They sense that light in you. They sense that energy in you, and it causes them to feel funny. It causes them to feel different. All right, it causes them to realize they're not the same as you, and people tend to not like that. They tend to have hatred for people and things that are different, especially when someone is different and what's making them different is making them slightly more powerful or more strong, or it gets them more attention, or it gets people to pay attention or notice them more. All right. You believe in yourself. You believe in yourself because you believe in God, and that causes you to have a strong belief in yourself. You don't feel that there's nothing that you can't do. You feel that you can do anything. All right. That causes people to have a lot of envy towards you. A lot of people don't believe in themselves. You were put here to be a walking light. You were put here to encourage people. You were put here to inspire people. You were put here to motivate people. And that light in you, that belief in you, that strength in you, it causes you to feel a certain way about yourself. All right. When you have that courage, you have that confidence, you walk different, you talk different, your whole style is different. And that's a thing that's going to give you off right away. You probably walk in such a way to where it makes you a target because you have so much confidence. People could see how you walk, and they're just looking at you like, yo, this person is very confident. This person is very strong, and they could see that. All right. And when you have that swagger, when you have that walk, when people can see right off the bat that your energy is different, all right, and then on top of that, they start to feel your presence. They start to notice these things about you. They notice you're intelligent. They notice that pretty much you just got it going on, all right, and God does this because he needs to use you, and he needs you to be charismatic. He needs you to be captivating. He needs you to have these qualities so that you could serve him and work for him and use them for the greater good. All right, that's why you have those qualities. All right, you have divine wisdom. You get a lot of information sent to you from infinite intelligence. All right, you are able to think on a higher level. You're able to grasp certain concepts that other people aren't able to understand. All right, you are able to have levels of wisdom that people can't reach. You can't really reach a lot of people with your conversation. You try to talk to a lot of people. You try to conversate with people. You try to find like common ground with people, and you can't really reach them. You can't really get to them. They really don't really understand where you're coming from. A lot of people might have called you weird in the past because you always talked about things on a higher level. You never wanted to talk about lower level, lower frequency, mundane things. And that's what a lot of people talk about. They either talk about what they see on TV, what they see on social media. They either talk about just like low vibrational, low frequency stuff, art, money, cars, clothes. Oh, did you see this rapper? Oh, did you hear this new song? There's nothing wrong with those things. There's nothing wrong with talking about girls or things like that, or other things. But if you stay there, and if you can't elevate your conversation, if you can't rise your vibration, if you can't rise your frequency, if you can't elevate your intelligence, if you are still having the same conversations that you had when you were in high school, kind of thing. All right, if you're still having the same type of conversations that you had when you were younger in life. All right, there it really doesn't show much growth. All right, so you show a lot because of this divine wisdom. You're able to show a lot of growth because you grow a lot. You're constantly evolving, constantly improving, constantly working on yourself, constantly fixing things about yourself. You may see somebody one week and then you go back and see them the next week and you're a completely different person because of what you learned, because of what you studied, because of what you're applying to yourself. Not only do you learn things, not only do you just figure out things because it sounds fly or, oh, that's cool. No, you're learning and studying and getting better to be better. You're applying things to your life because you want to be a better person. You don't want to be the same person. If it's something that you have to fix, you'll fix it. If it's something wrong with your personality, you'll fix it. You'll pray about it. You'll talk to God about it. You'll want to become a better person. You won't just sit in that negative form or negative version of yourself because you know it's a hindrance to your progress. You know it's a hindrance to your growth, and you want to become your greatest version. All right. So that's another thing. You want, not only do you get divine wisdom, not only do you have infinite intelligence flowing to you, through you, in you, and as you, but you want to become your greatest version because you know that in order to complete the mission that you are assigned to by God, you have to be the best version of yourself. You have to be the greatest version of yourself. You have to be a person that not everybody is able to become, not everybody wants to become, not everybody has the courage or strength or power to force themselves to become this. And not that you're forcing it, it's just that you're forcing yourself to be better than your negative self. You're forcing yourself to be better than your higher self. It's like you're almost kind of like lifting the weights of life. It's like you're working out your mind in the gym of life. You're realizing what needs to be fixed. You're realizing what you need to improve on. You're realizing what you need to make better about yourself. You're realizing your weaknesses. You're realizing your strengths, and you use your strengths to strengthen your strengths. All right. And whatever weaknesses you have, you also improve those as well. You don't just stay weak minded. You don't just stay weak spirited. You don't just stay weak physically. Whatever things about you, faults or whatever, things that aren't too good about you, you don't just stay there. You say, you know what, I have to fix this because I need to become a better person, so that way I could be better for myself, and that way when I go out and do my thing, I could be better for when I do that as well. I won't be carrying those weaknesses. I won't be carrying those faulty character traits. All right. And another thing is your empathy. All right. You are able to feel good. You're able to want to see others do good. All right. You're able to want the best for yourself. All right. You're able to want to be your best self, and you're able to want that for others. Not that you're somebody who goes around like, oh, um, I want to see other people do better than me, or I want to see people do better than they could be, kind of thing. You just you keep it real. All right, you want to see people do good. You want to see people become their best version, but it's not like a fake kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're not like lying to yourself, because people necessarily don't want to see people do better than them, but you're not a hater kind of thing. You can acknowledge somebody else's success. You can appreciate the fact that somebody else is doing good. You can appreciate the fact that somebody is another positive person, or somebody is another great person, or somebody is successful. All right, you can appreciate those things. You're not fake. You're not going to give somebody a faulty handshake. You're not going to want to see somebody um, do bad. You're not going to want to see someone, you're not going to hate on somebody if they're doing better than you. All right, nobody necessarily wants to see people do better than them. I guess that's what I've heard people say. But it's like you're not like a hater. You don't want to see people doing bad. All right, you don't want to see people fall off. You don't want to see people doing worse than they were. If somebody was doing good and then you saw them not doing bad, you would lend out a helping hand. You would lend out some advice if it was wanted. All right, you would try to talk to that person and be like, yo, what's up? You used to be doing this, you used to be doing that, how come you're not doing that no more? You actually kind of like would want to see that person get back up on their feet, kind of thing. All right, you want to see people do well. All right, you want to see people do well. You want to see people win. Not a lot of people are like that. Some people, they don't want nobody to do better than them. A lot of people, they just don't want people to do better than them. And not to say that everybody doesn't have that in them, but it's like if somebody's doing better than you wouldn't care. If somebody's doing better than you wouldn't hate on them because they passed you, or they beat you, or they won, kind of thing. You are able to congratulate people. You're able to appreciate other people for winning, for being successful, for having more than you. It motivates you to see someone have more than you. You're not angry or upset. It just wouldn't make sense for you, because that would hold you back. It wouldn't make sense for, what, this person's doing better than me, I'm hating on them. That wouldn't get you anywhere in life. That wouldn't help you become your greatest version. That wouldn't help you become what you're supposed to be. All right, that you basically would have fell off your mission at that point. You wouldn't be you won't be able to serve God at that point. You won't be able to serve humanity at that point. You won't be able to even help yourself at that point. And if you can't help yourself, you can't help nobody. All right, so that wouldn't do anything for you. And you have a very powerful, strong personality. You have a very powerful, strong personality. And this is what causes people to hate you. All right, you're not the type of person that gets jealous of others. You're not the type of person that gets envious of others. You're not the type of person that is hating on someone. You're not the type of person that's mad at someone because you see them winning. All right, you don't get mad because you see people winning in life. You don't get mad at people because you see them doing better than you in life. All right, and that is a very strong personality. That shows a lot of strength. That shows a lot of courage. That shows that you're focused. All right, you're focused on the right things. You're not focused on the bad things. You're not focused on negativity. All right, you're not focused on being a negative person. A lot of negative people will not want to see other people win. All right, because they're only focused on them doing well. They're only focused on them succeeding. And I know we're all focused on our own success, but it becomes hate when you don't want to see somebody else pass you, or you don't want to see somebody else do well. All right, it becomes hate when you get to that point. So these are just some things that why people will hate on you, why people will be mad at you. It causes them to have a lot of anger when they realize that they can't be like you. They don't possess these qualities. They're not this type of person. All right, so be careful when you get around people. All right, not everybody is going to appreciate you. Not everybody's going to want to support you, kind of thing. Some people are going to be jealous and envious, and they're not going to want to see you succeed. All right, they're not going to want to see you be this person. So when they don't want to see you be this person, it's going to make them mad, because they're not this person. Everybody wants to do well, and everybody wants to be successful, and everybody wants to be the person that's doing the best. And you were put here to do your best and you're not apologizing for it. All right. So it makes people beyond mad. All right. When they're around the chosen one. All right. They're hating the fact that they can't be like you. They don't get divine wisdom. They don't have your intelligence. They don't have your energy. They don't have your strength. All right. They don't have your charisma. They don't have your abilities. All right. They don't have your intuition. They have their own level of it, and they need to use that to their best ability. But some people get sidetracked when they see that they don't have the same type of power as other people. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button. Don't forget to subscribe. It's been another DruTube special. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.